Hey guys, welcome back to Fixin' It, and today we're gonna try to fix the black edges on these mirrors. See that? Get them on top too. And the reason you get that is because after they get old, all this backing starts peeling away, and then the other backing behind it starts going away, and you're left with just a clear piece of glass. So what a lot of people do is they put a piece of molding on it to hide it. You could do that. I'm gonna try using some of this Reinstalling mirror effect and see if it works. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is remove the mirror. And the only thing holding this is a couple of screws here, and it's being held on up there too. So let's loosen up these guys with a Phillips head screwdriver. And be careful when you do this, because when you loosen it up, the mirror might slide out. So I'm doing this one hand. So I'm trying to hold it in place so it doesn't slide out on me. So see that? This is already sliding out, okay? So what I'm gonna do is, this is held in there with a pin. So when I slide this out like that piece is gonna fall. This piece is gonna come out of here, okay? So carefully put the mirror down. In case you're wondering, this is a piece that fell off, and this goes back in here. Okay. Let's remove this other guys. Alright, so now this comes out, okay? This thing is stuck on there, so just gotta get it off. Alright guys, the next thing I did is measure how much is peeling. So this side is about 1/2 inch from the edge. This side's a little more. This one's like 3/4 of an inch from the edge. The outside edges are maybe 1/4 inch, okay? So what I did is mark the inside. So outside is I got the 1/4 inch edge. This is 3/4, okay, and this is a 1/2 inch. Okay guys, I'm gonna put my straight edge on the line, and I'm using a single blade, razor blade, and I'm just gonna cut across the whole thing like that, okay? I'm gonna do the same thing for all the edges. So now this stuff, you should be able to remove it. Okay, now that you have all the edges off, you see all the pieces that are missing, and they're like clear glass. So what we're gonna do is use some of this glue gun to remove some of the glue that was left over from this backing. And then we're gonna clean it with some glass cleaner. Make sure you clean it really well, because if you leave any streaks on this side, once you spray it, they're gonna show on the other side, okay? All right, before you spray it, rub some alcohol in the corners there and the edges. You should be using like a lint-free rag, but I want some using paper towels, which is not ideal. All right guys, shake the can really well. I mean, if you want, you could cover this up so you don't get any overspray on it, but it's the back of the thing. Nobody's gonna see it anyway, so I don't care. So shake it really well, and you're gonna do light coats, okay? Yeah, that was a little too heavy, but all right. Let that dry for like 10 minutes, and then you could throw another coat on. All right, guys, so we're ready for the second coat. Make sure you do this in a well-ventilated place. And I'm gonna spray from this side. Try to spray from different angles so you get good coverage. All right. Let's try this side. Let that dry like another 10 minutes. We're gonna throw a few coats on this, so. Okay, we're ready to put it back on. To install it, put in this top bracket in first, but leave these hand tight because you might have to adjust it a little bit. This pin is gonna go up here first, slide it into here, and then you're gonna slide it into the bottom and tighten up the screws, okay? Okay. Down the bottom. Don't forget to put this piece of metal here. Tighten up the screws, hand tight, and then check the alignment here, make sure this is straight. That looks pretty good. Now take your screwdriver and tighten it up. Now don't go crazy tightening it up, you might snap it. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right guys, so I gave 3 coats to the left, 3 coats to the middle panel. I left the other one alone just to show you the difference. Did it fix the problem? Not quite completely, okay? You can still see that, but it's way better than the dark spots, okay? See the bottom? See how dark that is? And the other one's better, but you can still see it, okay? So if you don't want to spend the money on new mirrors or one of these new cabinets, for $15, it's a pretty decent fix, okay? So I hope this video helped you out. Like and subscribe. Talk to you guys later. Take care.